Welcome back to the Chammy, the only Chammy where Chihuahuas will love you forever. Doing free live updates, one question for one card for one subscription, plus paid general and in-depth twin flame and love readings. Also answering questions about law of attraction, law of ascension, relationships. So if you want a free live energy update, make sure that you subscribe. You can also win a free reading. Hey, Amira, am I saying your name right? Cottonfly, welcome back to the Chammy. You can also win a free in-depth $40 40 card tarot reading live right here on YouTube just by subscribing and leaving a comment under any live that I posted in April. And I'll put your name in the Magic Greek hat. What is it, Gypsy with the J? You want to go outside? Okay, cool. Good to know, Amira. Sometimes I ask people if I'm saying their name right, and they don't say it. They don't tell me if I'm saying their name right. It's okay, Cottonfly. They'll get there one day. Probably doesn't help that the storage on my phone sucks. So how was your weekend, y'all? Hey, Jasmine, how are you today? What, doggy? What? So, Jasmine, what do you want? What do you want their feelings to be for you? Do you know? Go with Grandpire. Are you there, Jasmine?
Come on, let's go.
So you don't know what you want them to feel about you? That makes no sense. I mean, it's fine to be curious, but I'm just curious, like, because if you don't know, that's exactly how they're going to treat you. They're going to not know how to treat you or know how to feel about you, other than what you might be telling yourself about yourself.
Okay.
So, if you don't know, I think you do know how you want this person to think and feel about you. And I encourage you to think about that. Okay? So let's get into your question and see what you need to know about that. When we just go blank, sometimes it's so important for you to, okay, awesome, love, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's so important to find, the strength in yourself so that others will see it and think about it as well. I mean, this person has strong thoughts about you. Really contemplates you a lot. So that's what they're thinking about is you. But ask yourself, if you don't know what you want them to think and feel about you, then question it and really take some time to think about it. And I hope somehow that's helped you. Keep me updated. So Amira, that's a health question. I don't do health questions. I don't do questions like that, darling. Find another question, please. Thanks so much for your donation, love 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get into this question in just a moment. Yeah, Amir, it says it actually in the description. Even at the top when you come in, it says, no health, legal, financial, pregnancy, exam, past university, interview success questions. And cosmetic surgery would definitely be, in my opinion, under health, because many people have to have cosmetic surgery for their health. Now, since you are the operant power of your universe, of your reality, of course everything's going to go fine. Okay? So let's find another question that might help you today on your spiritual path, or maybe your career path, your love life. I'm going to go ahead and look at your donation real quick. Love. How's Jay feeling about me after our date? And how's my boss viewing me at the moment? Okay, cool. I can dig that. So I'm gonna start a paid reading with love 1 2 3 4. So Amira, think about your question, and if you guys want to take a moment for me to go ahead and get into Love's reading, we're gonna go ahead and do that right now. Spirit, how's Jay feeling about love 1 2 3 4 right now? How's Jay feeling about love 1 2 3 4? So you got a Hierophant card. It's a good card to start off with. They might be, the energy's a little bit sneaky. So they might be thinking, I want something spiritual, something a little deeper with this person in this Hierophant card, something that both brings us some grounding. And I might not have to be sneaky about what I want. You know what I mean? And I might not have to go through all this mental garbage to get it. Like, it's almost as if they're realizing that they can have the best of two worlds with you. Like, not only a mentally healthy relationship that's mentally wealthy, but also something that's deeper, more spiritual, more of a connection. You know what I'm saying? So when the Seven of Swords comes up, it's not always a sneaky meaning. It's not always a spooky card, although by itself it can be. Let's see what else Spirit does love 1 2 3 4 need to know about Jay's feelings about them after their date yesterday. It's interesting that you got this reversed Seven of Cups, because I don't do reversals when I'm shuffling. I make sure all the cards are upright. So if one does come out like that, I find it to be very interesting. So it seems like this person's gone from like not knowing what they want to understanding what they want. They in the six of wands, they know for sure after the date they'd come to a crossroad with you. Now it's just time once again for y'all to fill in the blanks, to go forward. Okay, so that's 4 cards for that. What else does love 1 2 3 4 need to know? Okay, thanks for letting me know that it's a little bit delayed. It's a little bit laggy here at the haunted house, at the haunted dump. Anybody wants to purchase a lightly used treadmill, let me know, please. That thing is so ugly in the corner. I might keep it, I might not keep it, but the ghosts won't ever use it. It's probably just something they all sit on behind my back. Oh, these are very lovely cards. So, Justice card and the 10 of Cups. Maybe you're going to marry this person. They sure would like to know, more about what it would be like to wake up in the morning and make you breakfast in the morning. So you definitely want balance, mental wealth, happiness. Their heads in the clouds. I feel like they really enjoyed themselves, and they feel like they could continue to enjoy themselves with you, despite all circumstances and limiting beliefs that they might have. And the reason I like to add that is because at the end of the day, I really don't know what their circumstances are. I don't know what their limiting beliefs is. I can really only give you so much at a time that Spirit will give me. Let's go ahead and get a direct message from Spirit on your 7th card for this question. But I just think it's so lovely that like you got the Hierophant and the 7 of Swords with see, be groovy or leave, man. They just want peace. It's like they find some kind of they do find you groovy, and they find that it makes them feel groovy, so there's really no reason to leave. So make sure you're staying in those peaceful vibes, those nurturing vibes, those spiritual vibes for yourself. You might even want to accentuate the areas that you might be hanging out with this person in, whether it's in your home or at a place where you feel you guys belong in hanging out, like in the aesthetics, um, comfortable places to relax, art that makes you happy to look at, maybe some twinkly fairy lights, something like that. So once again, with the whole love story here, they're feeling like this could be real. This could be the one. Don't have to be sneaky, because I know what I want. I'm at this crossroads with this person. They really do feel they can have justice with you, a balanced, harmonious relationship. Once again, 10 of Cups. So let's go ahead and get into the next question. Hey, Sarah, welcome to the Chammy. I'm in a paid reading right now for anybody who came in. So paid readings take precedence over energy updates. And you can also get in line right after Love 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a $1 question, $1 card. Spirit, what does Love 1, 2, 3, 4 need to know about their boss? What does Love 1, 2, 3, 4 need to know about their boss? Just making sure the cards are straight, because I did put that reversed card back in there. Hey Mara Mira, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for your subscription. So it's free live energy updates, 1 question, 1 card for 1 subscription. You can also win a free in-depth tarot card reading right here on YouTube Live from me. But you have to subscribe, and you have to leave a comment under any video from the month of April. And then on Monday, I'll put your name in the Magic Greek hat. Or maybe I'll pull your name out of the Magic Greek hat, and you will win that reading. So let's go ahead and get into that next question. Love 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, he does realize what he wants with you. He does know for sure. And he is feeling a lot more in depth about it. Wow, you got this card, this competition card. Why do you always get this card for your boss? It's like, once again, they feel like, no matter how much they like you, it's still work. It still might even be a competition. It's something that is important to be active in. And it's not the kind of competition where it's like, competing to be the best in their eyes. It's more of a teamwork kind of thing. It's teamwork. They see teamwork in you. Good at teamwork. Energy behind it is the Hierophant. They might feel, once again, liberated by the fact that you are a good coworker, and it's more like you do what you say instead of talk about what you just talk. It's like they see the value in you in this Hierophant card. And they see that you are serious about life in general. Spirit, what else does love 1234 need to know? Success. They really see that you're going to be successful in whatever you really do in life. Despite your mistakes, they still feel like in their own heart that you're maybe even saying that this is, best person I've ever worked with at this job, or just best person that showed up at the right time during, when I needed them, that kind of thing, despite circumstances. Spirit, what else does love 1234 need to know right now? So hard work. You've worked so hard for what you want, and they see that. And they're really looking forward to seeing you achieve that which you want with your manifestations in life, your goals in life, whatever they might be. Maybe sometimes they wonder and think about, what those are and would like to know more about those kind of things. But they see how hard you work, and they respect that in the Seven of Pentacles. So let's just get one direct message for you, love 1234, in regards to this person that's your boss and what you need to know about. Saw a card that was face up, so I just want to make sure it's face down. If you're subscribed to the channel and you haven't liked the live yet, please like the live. If you're just hanging out, then like the live. I don't know why. Oh, that's right, because when you like the live, it tells the algorithm to push out the information from this video to the public. All right, cosmic fuckery. It's someone said it was retrograde right now. So just 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Spirit said, just take your time being patient in the workforce, the love force, the life force, and don't become too swamped by thoughts and feelings of, oh, it's a retrograde, anything bad could happen either. Okay, because it's really your thoughts and feelings about anything and everything in this cosmic fuckery of life that pops up. So just take the time, once again, to nurture yourself, nurture those around you, especially your ecosystem. Okay, that's so important, self-care. That card might also be saying they're going through some kind of cosmic fuckery. And of course, probably some kind of cosmic fuckery they not sure they could talk to you about. But just remember that you're the operant power. You have all the keys, all the tools, all the magic within you that you need to create exactly what you want with any situation. I have to remind myself of that often, because you can dream really big and spend decades not seeing anything show up except for your nightmares, because you're more engrossed in that and more afraid of that, or traumatized by that. So don't do that to yourself, because it's a new story. Every day is like a new chance, So if you have any questions about this reading, please feel free to ask now. If you have any questions later, please feel free to just email me. Email's always going to be in the description. And I'm here for you. Sorry to check the phone real quick, guys. Oh, you're welcome, love. Thank you for your donation. I'm so grateful for it. I appreciate it. Thank you for choosing me to give you a tarot card reading today. Okay, Amira, cool. Just gonna go catch up real quick with everything. Hey, Trouble Woman, I don't know if you're still there, dear. Can't Fly, thanks so much for moderating. I appreciate it. Amir, how many weeks should I wait to get Hourglass Body and Slim Thick Body from Subliminals? So once again, that's a health question. That's about your body. I don't do questions about bodies. Am I going to have to put that in the description? What part of your body is not health? Please find another question. Please. Please respect the fact that I have kindly asked you guys not to ask health questions. That includes your body. Please don't ask me any questions about your private parts, your legs, your torsos, your breasts, or your genitals. I would be so grateful if you would do that service for me. Okay? It makes me uncomfortable, and I don't appreciate it. So think of another question, Amira. Thank you for taking the time to think of another question. Okay. So, Machine, I didn't see you subscribe. I've never seen you here before. Could you please stop spamming the chat and disrupting the peaceful chat that we're having here today? Thank you so much. Love 123, free question. What does Jay love about me? Okay, you want a general? Okay, we can do that, Amira. We can just do a general for you. And Trouble Woman, we'll do a question for you too as well about your grandma, okay? Are you still there, El Inuyan? Hope I'm saying your name right. Hey, Fire, what's up? Hey, Jennifer, welcome back to the Chammy. So, real quick, love 1234, free question. What does Jay love about 1234? What does Jay love about 1234? Turn this alarm off. Spirit, what does Jay love about about? I was a poet and I didn't know it. Spirit, what does Jay love about love 1234? What does love 1234 need to know about that? So you got the Three of Pentacles. They love how creative you are. They love the way you think, the way you feel about life in general, and how you make things just good. Make him feel good. Make them feel good in general. Make people feel good in general. I hope this helps. That's what they love about you. Three of Pentacles. There were a couple cards that fell, but they were just upside down. So, general for Amira. Amira, you've got the Chariot. Spirit's asking that you take the reins and control, the reins to control, what it is that's going on around you in your vortex. You can't serve two masters. You can't stay in two states and get what you want. You have to stay focused and Really believe in what it is that you want, that you're creating, that you're manifesting for yourself, whether it be your health, your beauty, your love life, your love story, your job, your career, your finances. Okay, you are the output power. But which wolf on the inside are you feeding the most? The good wolf or the bad wolf? Good wolf or bad wolf? Which one? You have to ask yourself, because you can't serve two masters. Okay, you can't be saying, I'm going to do these subliminals today, but I'm not going to be patient and waiting to see how it works out for me, because everybody's different. In fact, every subliminal that you should be listening to should be telling you 28 to 90 days. And it could take even longer, because who knows how much resistance you have against your own beauty, okay, against your own love life, against your own finances and career, against other people. Okay, so find it within you to think about these things. Write them down, okay, so that you can be the master of your universe, just like Blanche Devereaux from the Golden Girls. Okay, and she went to the rodeo. I hope somehow this helped you. Please keep us updated. You're so welcome. Love 1234. Let's see who's next. Trouble Woman. Will you meet your grandma this week? Spirit. Well, what does she need to know about her grandma? What does Trouble Woman need to know about their grandma? So Seven of Pentacles. You're gonna have to really work on achieving that which is difficult if this is someone you want to see again. Okay, you're gonna have to make it your top priority in this reverse Seven of Pentacles, because grandma's worth it. Okay, so whether you have to speak to her etherically, spiritually, or just virtually, physically, whatever is possible, okay, do it. All right, Spirit says. So don't worry about if you can't make it to her physically, because you guys are not separate. Okay, and yeah, have fun. Let's see who's next. I don't see some of these people up here at the top, like Sarah. Why dreams come in the morning, 4 a.m. about my college with a scaring feelings, where I saw my male classmate have some party and searching female classmate. Sarah, sometimes dreams are mental garbage. You have to actually go within and think about how it was making you feel and address those feelings. Who else? El Imyan. So what's your question, El Imyan? Again, if you could type it in the chat, it would be so much easier. Okay, so will you reconcile Jonathan Garcia and Maria? Okay. So I just want to let you know, if that's something that you want to reconcile, you already have it. So why don't we go ahead and see how and what Spirit needs you to know. Maybe Spirit can give you a card that will tell you what the right step is to take. This is once again for L in regards to, oh wow, that's so interesting. So you got a Seven of Pentacles. You are going to have to do the work. And it's gonna be hard work, but it's going to be just as simple as putting the old story behind you and moving forward. So I now have a paid reading, which takes precedence over all free energy updates. If you'd like to get ahead, just donate. Oh, I had chat on, so now I have to type. If you guys have any questions about law of assumption, law of attraction, subliminals, okay, meditations, love and relationships, please feel free to ask. You guys never have to pay to ask, those questions. And if you'd like to get in line for a reading, please donate to the channel. Everything you need to know is in the description. Spirit, what does this person need to know about their person of interest? How does she truly feel about them? How does she truly feel about them? And um, is the connection headed towards something stable? Okay. All right.
Ronnie, what are you? Ronnie? Let's go, puppy.
Thanks, Dad.
Hey, Ronnie.
Okay, so Spirit, what does this person need to know about how their specific person, their person of interest, is feeling about them? So I can't see anything in the YouTube chat, you guys, because I'm in another window. Ruby, don't be a bitch. She just wants to cuddle. Ruby. Spirit, what does this person need to know about how their person feels about them? Come on, Spirit. So they want another paid reading. So they're going to be back, I guess. So I guess I need to reset the call center. So I'm just going to catch up with the chat here. You're welcome, love 1234. Yes, you'll reconcile. You're welcome, trouble woman. Yes, you're going to get back together. Yes, you can ask me any question as long as it's not a question that has to do with the part that says no questions about. Look here, this is what you need to know. No health, legal, financial, pregnancy, exam passes, university, interview, success questions. No posers, no jobbers, no frontin', no fear. Okay? Real simple. All readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please follow your inner compass at your own discretion.
Incoming call.
So this is another paid reading I'm going to have to take. If you want to get in line, please donate to the channel and you'll be next. I guess there's no one in the chat. Thank you, Cottonfly, for hanging out. hate how it just cuts me off. I hope they got the message. Thanks, everyone, if you're still even there in the chat for what? Kiss. For hanging out. Free live energy updates. 1 question, 1 card for 1 subscription. If you are already subscribed to the channel, please like the live. Hey, Addison, welcome back, dear. Are you still there? I should probably turn off that here and only have the call chat thing. No chatting till later. Is it Grandpire? Yeah. Oh. Is it Grandpire? Is he back with Puppy Rooney? Yeah. You love your Puppy Rooney? Yeah. Oh, I love my Puppy Rooney all the time too. Hey Taylor, welcome to the channel where only Chihuahuas exist. Where Chihuahuas will give you tarot card readings. Hope you guys like my coworkers and don't mind the cat fur to make kitten britches. Oh, hi! Oh my god, they're everywhere. Okay, please watch your little heads. Are you happy? Yeah, you happy? Thank you, Taylor. Welcome to the Chammy. How are you doing? Happy to see people made it through that text chat tarot reading I had to give somebody. But I can't complain. I make the most money on them out of all the readings I get. At a lousy, like $1.80 a minute maybe. And then they take 50%. So hopefully here soon, I'll either get some more clients or I'll have my own call center. I'd really like to learn how to make my own call center without having to spend $500. One preferably that would not only empower myself to have a side hustle to help others, but also help others to have a side hustle themselves where they could maybe work for me in grief counseling or tarot card reading or something to that effect. I'm good, Taylor. How are you? It's good to see you. Thanks for coming by the Chammy. Do you have a question you'd like answered, dear? I'm doing free live energy updates, 1 question, 1 card for 1 subscription. And then you can also subscribe. If you subscribe, you can get your name in the Magic Greek hat so that you can win a free, well, it's a $40 40 card in-depth tarot reading. But I give them away for free to 1 person every month. And if you subscribe and leave a question, not a question, I mean a comment under any of the videos from April, I'll get your name in the Magic Greek hat. Okay, cool. So your question is, what was my ex's reaction to my text? Just curious, LOL. Okay, sweetheart, let's do that. But remember, if you have something important that you want to say to somebody, try to use it with your voice. Try to do a voice text or something. That way they can hear the lovely emotion in your voice and make a connection with you. So many people nowadays are really turned off to emotions in regards to their relationships. They think that it's okay to just text, hey, I want this or I want that, or they think it's okay to text something that's deep, but sometimes it's not always appropriate because sometimes you won't get the message across, and many different things are subjects because you use text and they can't hear the emotion in your voice. So let's get into what you need to know right now about this person and what they are thinking about their reaction to your text. They want to make a proposal. They want to give you justice, a cup of love. Maybe this person has become a better version of themselves. Maybe you've become a better version of yourself. Maybe what was broken before is not broken and really doesn't need it. Oops, I got paused by the haunted ghost. But listen, this person only wants to take you to higher ground. They don't want to argue. They don't want to fight. They don't want to. They just want peace. Okay, that's how they're thinking and feeling about it. I mean, they want you, but at the same time, I don't know what their limiting beliefs and circumstances are right now, and you might not either. So try not to overthink it. His reaction's definitely, whoa, dude. Okay. Worried about broken hearts. So worried about it. So maybe that's one thing that they're contemplating a lot. Okay. Maybe that's one thing that they're feeling agitated about. And it's not necessarily your fault. You know, they created this reality where you guys are exes. They didn't do it on their own. I mean, you didn't do it on your own. I mean, it takes two to tango. You're welcome. Hey, Dad. Hey, Dad. Can you put that meal in the oven now? Kevin live for 50 minutes, so by the time I'm done here, it should be ready. I made an eggplant parmesan. Hopefully I can make it through it and actually eat some. Not feeling sick. No, he doesn't know what he says. Okay. I feel like there's somebody in his life that's keeping him confused from what he really wants and being the best version of himself, because he ain't the best version of himself right now. You know that. But now, instead of talking about our 3D reality, we're going to talk about how he is now, today, from this moment forward, the best version of himself, picking loving choices and thoughts, not only for himself, but others. Okay? Whether it be you, him, bitch face number 1, bitch face number 2. Okay? Fuck them all. Because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters is your love and your dream. Why? Because it's your dream, not theirs. Okay? It's already done. He doesn't really know what he speaks of. So I'm going to pull a card here in a minute because I want to know what we need to know right now about him being the best version of himself. Because it can happen overnight. And I think it's going to be that kind of situation. Like, it's just going to be some kind of, like it takes a curse to break a curse. I'm not saying that anybody's cursed. But, a thought can be a curse. A feeling that you feel cursed by. Something that someone says that you feel feels hurtful. Hi, Jeanette. How are you, dear? I'm with Addison at the moment. Let me see. How may I join for free read and then donate for more? Yes, Jeanette, you may. Love one to the. Can I send for one more, but only ask for cute? Yeah, you can, dear. Yeah, I can do that. In fact, if anybody wants private questions, you can always just put the question on the PayPal, and I won't. That's when I know that you guys don't want it to be said in public, or I assume that. Hey, Jeremy, it's so good to see you. Welcome back to the Chammy. The only Chammy where Chihuahuas are going to love you forever and not bite you because they're on the other side of the screen. So, Page of Cups here, Addison. A lot of people want to say that this card is a rinky-dinky card, but there's so much in that cup of love. And look at that beautiful creative dress. Look, this is all about imagination. It's all about the peaceful beach and the beautiful clouds going by. That beautiful mimosa on Sunday morning kind of feeling. I feel like this person might feel once again that they are the best version of themselves in their imagination, but we're really going to have to create it for him, because at the end of the day, Blanche was a wonderful wife till the end. But we know how unbalanced and how crazy she was after. But we know for a fact that at the end of the day, the temptation, once again, it's the temptation. It's like tempted by bad foods, tempted by bad drink, tempted by feeding themselves that which is not good for them over and over and over again. Seduced by money, seduced by sex, seduced by the 7 deadly sins. You can't just go to church on Sunday and get repentance for it on your, and you have to have it inside you, that feeling. And he doesn't. He keeps himself in this vortex because he doesn't know how to break free, because there's no one to talk to him about his limiting beliefs and his circumstances. Have you taken the time to ever say to him, I think that in regards to your situation, I think in regards to us, you're living too much by your limiting beliefs and circumstances. That way he will ask you, he will, what do you mean? What you be talking about, Willis? He'll have a what you be talking about, Willis moment again. And that just might crack open the ice. Okay? So let's go forward from here. It's a whole new story. He's not coming back. That old version is not coming back. Do you understand me? It's not coming back. Because the new version is already here now. This is a whole new day, a whole new night, and a whole new time. So I hope that helps you, Addison. Please keep me updated. Okay? I know I now have some paid readings, so I'm going to get into those guys. And we'll just go from there. So come back in a few minutes, love. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because Jeanette has just come in before you and asked about her reading. And then we'll get to yours real quick. It won't take very long. Jeanette, I told him last night I'd download an app and might go on a date next week. Did that mess things up? No. So we're just going to start off with saying no, because you really can't do anything to mess up your manifestation. But you have to ask yourself, what are you loyal to? You really know that you're in love with a man and you're so loyal that you wouldn't do that. It's just the truth. Okay? It happens in relationships, and mistakes happen in relationships, partnerships, friendships, connections. Okay? But you have to ask yourself, if you're loyal to this, that's what you're going to get. If you're not loyal to this, you're not going to get the loyalty you want. And I'm only saying that because at the end of the day, are you loyal to yourself? Do you keep your agreements with yourself? Are you doing your self-care, Jeanette? I don't know you personally. I'm just saying, what is it that you're telling yourself about you, the situation, and him as well? But no, dear, you did not mess up your manifestation. You did not mess up your love story with this person, because I know at the end of the day, you would not come to me and ask me this question because you just don't care. Of course you care. That's why you're here. So let's get into it. And let me just affirm that you didn't mess anything up. Okay. So you're in separation. And what you want to do in regards to that is you want to change that story. You're not in separation. You guys aren't separate. You aren't separate like these cards. You see that light in the room that reflects off my face? I'm from the same light. You're from the same light. This person's from the same light. None of us are really separate. It's just that when we have separate rental cars, our body, our vehicles, okay? Started communicating again. He's been answering calls, calling me, long convos, good, but then reminds me we can't be together. I think he's testing me. And so you're right. And you need to follow that inner compass. Because if there's one thing that people do, okay, it's that they will test the waters before getting too deep because they want to protect themselves, you know? I told him last night that I downloaded an app, so did it mess things up? First, let's get to that question. I'm already telling you it did mess up. Let's just get to it real quick. Spirit, what does she need to know about that? Yeah, I'm still doing the free readings, Justin, but you'll have to just wait for a moment because I'm in a couple of paid readings, dear. Will you have success in your current exam? So I don't do exam questions. You might want to find another question. I didn't see your subscription come up yet, but maybe it'll come up while you're thinking about your other question, Justin. So look, failing to see the good in this. He's failing to see the good in this. You're failing to see the good in this. So once again, this is the energy behind this Five of Cups. Spirit's telling you, you're the magic one. You have everything to offer this person and more on the table. All right. You have the emotional, financial security of the Pentacle. You've got the mental wealth of the Swords, the communication of the Wands, the Cup of Love to offer. You have all the magic within you to create that which you want. Do you understand that you're the magician? Don't you understand that you are the creator of this beautiful love story? This person also feels this way about you. They see you as somebody that enchants them. So they're being extra careful? Not so much. They really want to give you justice in this. So I'm in a paid reading. If you could turn that down a little bit, I'd be so grateful so that my client could hear me. Thank you. Appreciate it. So justice is all about, this is a major arcana card too. So you already have two major arcanas. You already have two major arcanas. Justice, which is about balance, and the Magician, which is about manifestation. Failing to see the good in what you've already manifested and stay balanced over it, right? What is it that's triggering you the most? It's been a year and he's told you not to get attached with his new communication? That's so rude. That's so snarky. Just blow that off. He has no power in your universe, okay? He has no control over anything, actually. He gave his will away the day he met you. At the end of the day, you can't tell me that it feels yummy to have some guy tell you that and have that on your mind all day long. Don't get used to my blah, 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 blah. Well, thank you. You know what? He's your man if you want him. He has no power in your reality. He has no control over writing your love story. He could say, don't ever darken my doorstep again. And you could still change it. How awesome does it feel to be in your power now, Magician? Take him off your pedestal. He sounds like a mummy's boy to me. Not trying to be rude. I don't know why Spirit is telling you this, but it's so important that you understand. It doesn't matter if he says, don't ever darken my doorstep again. This is somebody that you want. If this is somebody that you feel yummy about, it's already done. Okay, don't want to jeopardize what you've waited for, of course. So stop waiting for it because it's already yours. Okay, just blow off the phone call, blow off the don't get used to my blah, blah, blah. Just You don't know what you never heard that. What? That's not a part of your story. Instead, tell yourself, he can't wait to call me every day. He can't wait to talk to me. He loves to talk to me every day. He better watch out because I might not have time to pick up the phone sometimes to him. See, he wants to talk to you a lot, but he also wants to try to micromanage in this 10 of Wands. Okay, don't you micromanage either. There's no sitting around waiting, wanting, wondering, how about this? What about this? How's this going to work out? No, it's already done. Let spirit surprise you in a way that pleases you. When you start to get all clusterfucked about this, just sit back, relax, take a sip of your tea or whatever you're drinking, and just say to yourself, I got the power. I'm the magician. I got this. It's done. I'm going to let the universe surprise me in a way that pleases me. And you're going to move on. Okay? And you're going to start seeing the good in this instead of whatever the fudgery that was with, he told me not to. I don't care what he tells you. Okay? At the end of the day, he doesn't have any power in your reality. He can only show up to you, dear, in the way that you assume he will. And you're already involuntarily manifesting the way that you breathe involuntarily, so you might as well, make a good love story. You didn't hear the last minute? Okay. What part didn't you hear? The whole thing? So go ahead and come out and come back in. Yeah, I lagged a little bit. My computer froze up. So you're talking about these two cards, right? Once again, I'm going to state he loves talking to you all the time. Okay, but he's trying to micromanage. Can you hear me? Okay, cool. He's trying to micromanage everything. All right. Not seeing the good in it. You're both reflecting each other so much. So spirit doesn't want you to micromanage either. There's no waiting. There's no wanting. There's no, how's this going to work out? What am I going to do? What's next? No, you pick the outcome you want and let spirit surprise you in a way that pleases you. In fact, when you start to get clusterfucked about this, get in your power. Get in your magician power, get on your pedestal, all right? And you stay there taking him and everyone else off of it, knowing that you're the operant power. And you sit back and you relax and you're just like, stay, I know it's mine. I know it's mine. And I'm going to let the universe, spirit, whatever it is that you believe in, give it to me in a way that pleases me, that surprises me, okay? So what do you want? How do you want him to be treating you? How do you want him to be feeling about you? He's literally absorbing what you're thinking and feeling about him, about yourself, about this planet. So when you say that you can't read him, all right, all you got to do is go in your head and say to yourself, what do I need to know about this right now? Or what am I feeling about this right now? If you're feeling nothing, you have to be feeling something. But if you're feeling nothing, keep working on it. Keep working on what it is that you're feeling, because that is your inner compass. Okay? That is your fight or flight. It's been there for a billion years, and it's going to take action, okay, before any secondary kind of, thought or feeling. And you got to follow that. Hey, loving Libra, welcome back to the Chammy. So let's get on to the next couple of cards, because it all looks really good here. And you guys are, you guys have a lot of magic between you, but there's limbo. This is not the kind of limbo that's like going to stay around. It's like you guys have had an epiphany about each other. One that's quite spiritual, one that's quite interesting and different and unique compared to all the other, things that were going on. Every time he tells me to move on, blocks or our flow, I'm like, okay, well, then what do I expect? I'm going to go on a date. So What do you want to expect? And that's what you're going to get it. See, he's conditioned you, or the world has conditioned you to fear, or past relationships have conditioned you to fear. What's next? What am I going to expect? I'm expecting him, to, not react the way I want him to. I'm expecting him to not give me what I want him to give me. No, because you're the star of your movie. This is your hope, your faith, and your light. Dip your toes into what feels right. If you want to date other people, date other people, because you were sent here to have fun. You were not sent here to be put on the naughty step for how you feel. You were not sent here to be in limbo. Okay. You were not sent here to be put down on a pedestal. You were not sent here to feel as if you're second best. You are the star. You are this beautiful star. You can have be and do whatever you want. Okay? Let's see what he expects. We'll get into how he feels too, yeah. There's been a lot here that I feel he's reflecting that you're feeling as well. So I'll get to you in a little bit, loving Libra, okay? Just hang in there, girl. I don't know. I don't even know if you're a girl. Are you a girl or a boy? I can't tell. I think you're a girl. I feel like you're a girl, but that could just be your energy too. Spirit, does this guy expect her to sit around? Yep. Pretty much wants to give you no reward for good behavior, bad behavior. It's almost kind of, it kind of feels like uncomfortable, like the way somebody grooms you for, I think you know what that means. If you don't, Google it. I mean, they want to be creative in their feelings for you, but it's like the lights on, but no one's home in this reward card. Okay. Yeah. They have a vision. I mean, they want to be creative, but it's like they're not as creative as you, unfortunately. Not your fault. You can change that. They do want to take action. There is something about you that they just love and want a piece of. But at the end of the day, once again, you've got to stay in your power. With this justice card, giving yourself justice, you've got to, once again, stay in your power. Stay in your power. Stay in your power quickly. Because this person has some pretty, nasty limiting beliefs and circumstances that they live by, and they want to push that on you. And that's not fun at the end of the day, Jeanette. Nothing fun about that. Not your fault. Truth about how he feels, Spirit, and what does she need to know about that? Do I think that's changing? I think now that we've had this conversation, yes. Let's get into some direct messages from Spirit about that real quick. Excuse me, I didn't mean to clear my throat so loud in your ears, guys. Let's get into some direct messages real quick before we close the portal. The passing of time. Yes, a lot of time has passed. Infinity mirror. What do you want? You want to put your lipstick on. You're not going to put it on. I'm not going to put my lipstick on like this. Oh, no, I'm going to put my lipstick on like this, not like this. You're not going to look in the mirror and put your makeup on in the mirror. You're going to put your makeup on your face. You've got to stop telling yourself and living by what he's telling you. You're only born with two fears: being dropped and loud noises. Stop being afraid of some little boy, some mummy's boy. Okay? When you look in the mirror, Tonight, tell yourself that you love yourself, Spirit says. Loving energies for yourself, and my God has answered. Give yourself that cup of love. Nurture your ecosystem. Focus on what you want, okay? Because this person, they just want to play God. All they care about is their feelings and emotions right now. Just be careful. That's all I'm saying. All right? Because you deserve the best. So please keep me updated. All right? If you have any questions about this reading now, please feel free to ask. If you have any questions about law of attraction, law of assumption, and relationships, please feel free to ask. Or if you remember later, you can always email me at gypsyqueencardreader@gmail.com. And the email is always in the description, Jeanette. Okay? You're so very welcome. So, love 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's get into your reading real quick. No, you didn't miss your turn. I just was done with Jeanette. Just giving her a few minutes in case she has any questions, and I'm going to check what you said here, Bianca. Okay, let's get into that right now. Do you have any questions, Jeanette? Excuse me. Spirit, what does love 1, 2, 3, 4 need to know about their question? What do they need to know about the question that's on PayPal that you see right now? I know you can read, Spirit. Recovery. That's interesting. You kept getting that card the other night. High Priestess. Oh boy. Let's see what else we get. So I am going to be closing the portal in about 20 minutes because I've got to eat dinner, and then I'll come back and do some more for you guys. Uh-oh. Let me put that on pause. Because I certainly don't want anybody calling in the middle of this. Spirit, what does love 1, 2, 3, 4 need to know more about this question? Can we get a few more cards? So that was face down. Spirit doesn't, so not that card. Okay, that was definitely upright. Oh, so sweet. Okay. So we're going to start here. Definitely recovering. Definitely having good thoughts and feelings about their high priestess here. They feel very balanced and mentally wealthy in regards to this situation. They want to definitely give you something special again. And look at the Lover's card here. It's like Spirit saying this union is blessed. So take your time with it, nurture it, and have fun. Okay? Once again, just going over it real quick. Recovery. You see her laying there with her drink and her 4 of Swords and out on the lanai, just relaxing. Thinking about her high priestess. Thinking about how spirits had their back the whole time, following their inner compass in regards to the situation, feeling balanced, feeling mentally wealthy and justice, wanting to give you something special through loving choices and loving thoughts and feelings for you and themselves and others. And this union is blessed by Spirit, okay? I hope somehow that helps me. Love 1, 2, 3, 4. I am used to your other name from the last couple months. But I like this new one too. So I hope somehow that helps. Yes, absolutely. And you manifested it. So, and how awesome is that when you co-create with your creator? And that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I mean. I got really depressed today about my manifestations because I feel like my manifestations are my biggest dreams. And I got really upset and had a meltdown today because, I'm in a situation where I can really use them to show up right about now. But I know the universe is going to surprise me in the most amazing way. And patience is a virtue. So free live energy updates, one question, one card for one subscription. So the food's been in about 30 minutes, 20 minutes. What, you just put it in?
15 minutes.
15 minutes? Okay.
That's what you call me.
Yeah, well, we were about 52 minutes in when I asked. So let's see. Anybody else? No, it's okay. Gosh, I need a drink. It's all right. It's already done. It's already done. I have to keep reminding myself of that. There's no more doing techniques. There's no more, trying. There's no more, it's done. It's time to, involuntarily manifest every day being the most amazing day ever. I was going to Google something, but I forget what it was. So I guess that's okay because it probably wasn't that important. What, Addie Bear? Don't cry. Don't get Ruby. Hey Libra, let's do your question. Let me give my dog a hug. Hey little fatty one. Give me a hug. Rudy sounds so cute snoring. So I think the dogs like my human dog bed a lot better than their dog bed because they only use their dog bed now to climb into mine. So loving Libra, let's get into your question. So what gender do you associate with, Libra? I missed that question or answer. I'm not sure if you answered it or not. I too, and I love the bed. I am so grateful and thankful that I had the opportunity to finance the human dog bed for such a small amount. Okay, yeah, me too. I'm a tomboy, love men, love women, I love everybody, but I prefer to hang out with both genders, but I'm mostly attracted to just men. But finding one that I'm actually into, now that's rare. Finding one that I will actually give my time to is rare. So would you like an oracle card, Libra, or would you like a tarot card? Yeah, being gray asexual, heterosexual is weird. I hate all these terms and stuff. It's really just, I just think that at the end of the day, love is love. But yeah. I always giggle when like my girlfriends are like, don't you think this Hollywood star is so cute? And I'll be like, who? What? No. So you got the Ace of Cups. This card's all about love and Spirit offering you the cup of love. Spirit saying it's already yours. Spirit giving it to you, giving it to yourself, whoever it is, just giving you love. People really love you. They want to be around you. They want to give you this love. Okay, and this is Raymond's next actions towards you as well. I hope somehow that helps. You've got this King of Pentacles. It's the energy behind it that just fell out with this card, so I'm giving it to you for free because King of Pentacles is about loyalty. It's really about that emotional security and loyalty that we all want. So, state akin to sandwich, state akin to exercise, state akin to drive, state akin to work, state akin to sleep. Doesn't matter what you're doing, you can state akin to something. And which is just having a thought about what you want. And watch it show up. You miss his butt. It's okay to miss his butt. A lot of people say, oh, don't miss them because when you miss them, blah, blah, blah. But it's okay to miss them sometimes. I mean, I have all kinds of friends I miss. And I wish I could see them. And I just hope I don't die before the last time I see them. And hope it's not going to be the last time. Oh, you're welcome, loving Libra. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for liking, subscribing, hanging out on the channel, coming by and supporting me. I really appreciate it. It's like good to know that there's like people who actually come here for free energy updates, who keep coming back and don't actually like come in and play head games with me. So thank you so much. I'm grateful for it. Appreciate you too. So Addison, when I get out of here, I'm going to text you some stuff because I want to talk about it. Because I don't feel like I have anyone to talk to about it right now. I mean, I do, but just not right now because they're sleeping. And I'd really like a friend to talk to about it. It's nothing bad. It's all good stuff. All right, Libra, think of us while you bathe. Sorry, I just like to say that to everyone because I think it's funny when they say go in the shower. I'm a Scorpio. I can't help it. So we'll be closing the portal soon. If there's anybody who wants a free energy update, anybody who has any questions about law of assumption, law of attraction, relationships, please feel free to ask. Well, I could just message it to you right now, actually. Hey, Miss Sky 7 Rain. Are you still there? I was in another window. Okay, I guess they're not there anymore. So I'm going to be closing the portal here very shortly. But I will be back later for more energy updates. Hi, welcome to the channel. How are you today? Are you subscribed? Because if you're subscribed, you can put your name with a comment under any video I put out this April. Get your name in the Magic Creek hat so you can win a free in-depth 40-card tarot reading live right here on YouTube for me. It can be private. It can be public. It can be unlisted. I can just do the reading for you here and send it to you in an email. Do you want tarot or oracle? So please subscribe to the channel, as it is one free card for one subscription. If you're already subscribed, please like the live. I would really, truly appreciate it. Did you change your name recently? Or did you just subscribe? Or have I just forgotten about your name? I don't think I forgot your name. I think I would have seen it before, but welcome. Welcome to the channel where only Chihuahuas will love you forever. I don't know if you've seen my Chihuahuas yet, but thank you so much for coming back and hanging out. Let me know if you want a tarot or oracle card, and we can get to that right now. So do you want an oracle card or a tarot card? Pick your poison. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and get into an oracle card for you and see what Spirit needs you to know about that right now. Oh, I'm sorry that card hit you in the nose, precious. So it takes a curse to break a curse, if you believe in that kind of thing. Attention goes where attention flows. So if you have been feeling like your energy is not where it needs to be, don't even think that it's either someone else's fault, a curse, black magic, blah, 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 bad luck, because that's not what it is. And what you need to know about your vortex right now is that, mostly you have to turn this around for yourself. In your thoughts, your feelings, your actions towards yourself, your thoughts and your feelings towards other actions, etc., etc. Who do you want to be when you get to the end of you? You know you don't want to be this cracked mirror. Okay? So be the curse that breaks the curse. Be the kiss that breaks that curse. Okay? Because the only thing that can break a curse is a true love's kiss. So truly find that love inside yourself for yourself. I think that's the most important thing you need to know right now from Spirit. Okay. So I'm here for you. Keep me updated. I hope that somehow helped you. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah, everything does happen for a reason, definitely. And my hair is the same color as my car now. And it's awesome. Okay, no problem, Miss Sky. Hey, Jita, how are you? It depends on what kind of personal question it is. If you're asking me a personal question about myself and I've never seen you here before, Jita, you might want to subscribe first. If you're asking a personal question about yourself, sure, just as long as you stick to the rules. There are rules here. So let me just go put those rules up for you, since I've never seen you here before, Jita, and I can help you out with kind of knowing what's going on here. So I'm doing free energy updates, one question, one card for one subscription. All right. Plus paid, general, and in-depth readings tonight. Also, if you're subscribed to the channel, please like the live. And you can also win a free in-depth 40 card tarot reading from me right here on YouTube if you're subscribed, and leave a comment under any video I posted in April. Also, let me get those questions out to you guys. Like I have an actual description here where it's like what I do and what I don't do. Okay. So depending on your personal question, I mean, no health, legal, financial, pregnancy, exam pass, university, or interview success questions. No posers, no jobbers, no frontin', no fear. And absolutely no asking me personal questions that are personal. If it's a personal question about you, fine, sure. But when you say personal question, that's pretty personal. So I'm here for you. Just let me know what you need to know. And I just want you to know what I need you to know. And let's get on to the next step, because I'm going to be closing the portal soon, but I'm going to be coming back later to do more energy updates and do some more readings. And let me get you the correct link to the PayPal so you've got it, Miss Sky. Are you hungry?
Do you want to eat? Yeah, you want some sweetmeats
What is it was really hot
and some
here?
crunchies?
Oh, good. Thank you, Gita, so much for your subscription. I really appreciate that. What's your question, love? And do you want tarot oracle deck? Come on. You want a huggy? Hey, Cynthia, welcome back to the Chammy. Cynthia, will I get the job in McDonald's by my apartment? You look better today. Yeah, I am feeling a lot better today. I go to the doctor Monday, so hopefully everything will work out. And I'll know more. Hopefully I'm not dying. I don't feel like I'm dying, but there's so many diseases out there that are asymptomatic that you can spend your whole life taking good care of yourself, or even semi taking care of yourself, and you can be terminal the next day. I just am very freaked out because I don't know what's wrong with me. Blood work came back good, but at the same time, that's not good enough for me. I need to know, so I go to the doctor tomorrow, and hopefully we'll see what the next step is to take. Maybe he'll take me to get a CT scan. Maybe he won't. But I am feeling so much better than I was, thank God. So Cynthia, what do you need to know right now about your question? Yes, you will get it. And this job will make you a lot happier, okay? For the time being. It'll be a fun side hustle. So please keep us updated. I'm so proud of you that you found an awesome place to go ahead and get some extra cash from and get you where you need to be financially. So I'm going to be closing the portal soon. You have about 5 minutes to get your donations in and your questions in regards to any energy updates. If you have any questions about love, relationships, law of attraction, law of assumption, please feel free to ask them now. Yeah, they'll most likely hire you. It's going to be up to you if you want to take the job or not. Four minutes and I'm closing the portal. 4 minutes and I'm closing the portal. I hate how YouTube doesn't give you the option to privately talk to your moderators on YouTube. So you've got 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and I'm going to close the portal. And then it's just going to be chat and chill for a few more minutes. So thanks so much for your donation. I'm going to get to your question right now. Just please raise your hand so I know who you are. Please. I'll go ahead and look and see if it's a beautiful name. Okay, so you didn't put your question in the PayPal, so I assume you're going to put it in the chat. Yeah, it came. It's here. What's going on with you? How can I help you tonight? Gita, if you're still there, get your question in, and I'll do your energy update or whatever after Miss Sky. But please, Addison, let's go ahead and put the portals closed so that new people who come in will know they can come back later. Or I can do it. What's your question, Sky? Love the next Scorpio and money card. Okay. Let's see what you need to know about that right now. Dad, what's going on with dinner?
Well, I believe I put on that 8:15.
Uh-huh.
And I was just doing 45 minutes.
Okay.
65 minutes.
You want to check it so it doesn't burn, because you know that oven doesn't work
I
correctly.
should look at it about
Like
5
it says
minutes.
350, but I bet it's cooking on 5. I bet it cooks everything at 500. Hate that fucking oven. Okay, Miss Sky 7 Rain. What's going on with their ex? I'm sorry, my computer froze. Are you still there and can you hear me? Sometimes. Thank you. It's just Arctic Fox's Transylvania faded out. And it was painted over emerald green. So thank you. So you can hear me. Awesome. I can tell you can hear me. I hope you can hear me. Just give me a little hands up. You can hear me, Miss Sky 7 Rain. And then I'm going to continue. So you got the limbo card. Okay. Taking a deep breath here. Because this card is showing that your ex is definitely in limbo about coming back and getting into something with you, getting really into anything with this hanged man. But do you keep yourself in limbo about it? Ask yourself that question. Do you keep yourself in limbo about it? Do you, how are you thinking and feeling about it? Because he's literally absorbing it. They are literally, I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, but they are literally absorbing it. It might not even know it. So, yeah. They're turning their back on any kind of feelings and emotions that don't feel right for them in their life. Spirit's advising you do the same, because this is change here. This 8 of Cups, this is manifesting what you want. No micromanaging. This is not going to be difficult. Don't make it more difficult than it already is or feels like it is with this 10 of Wands. Because it's already yours. What do you want with your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend or ex-friend or lover? What do you want with the Scorpio? What do you feel about them? What do you want them to feel about you? What is it that is the most important thing to you? Like, here, let me just sit back here a little bit and school you on my twin flame journey, my soulmate journey, my life journey, just for a minute. because this is going to make me cry, but I'm going to try not to cry. Many of us go through twin flame journeys. We find our twin flame. We might find a soulmate. We might find a friend. We might find somebody we really love and care about and be like, oh, wow, awesome. Okay. And then we don't realize that maybe they're there to teach us a spiritual lesson so that we can be the best versions of ourselves, so they can be even more of a better version of themselves. Because remember, you are creating every moment of your life with your creator. You're co-creating it. You are co-creating it with your feelings and your thoughts. It's just science. Okay. And people like me don't get on YouTube to talk about the law of assumption or law of attraction because it's not real. It is very real. And I was just telling my dad earlier today, like, if you want to practice it, tell yourself, I'm going to find a dime within 12 hours. And the next thing you know, you're going to find a dime. And then a dime again, and you're going to keep finding all these dimes. So might as well as make it $1 million. And he giggled and he's like, is that why I found the dime on the floor? I'm like, yeah, because you probably were thinking about manifesting money or something and it showed up. Also, when we get into these situations with exes, or we get into these situations with people that we care about, that we love, it's like we want it so bad that we kind of get desperate for it, and then we kind of get lost in our desperation instead of lost in the fact that we even desired it, so it's already ours. Now we just have to sit back and believe, even if you don't believe, it's already done. You created it with your spirit. Now you just have to, stay dedicated to what you want. Believe in yourself. Put yourself first, no matter what. As within, so without. So I turned my twin flame journey more into a spiritual one about becoming the better version of myself, in hopes that I would create this person to be a better version of themselves, not just for me, but for everybody. Okay, and then I let a limiting belief in circumstance turn into a situation where I kind of just was like, okay, that's it. Peace out, dark night of the soul. Peace out, twin flame journey. I've learned and felt what I need to. Whatever happens, happens, and I'll let it surprise me in a way that pleases me. But then I felt myself getting so far away from it that I didn't even care. And that hurt. That kind of hurt me sometimes. Then I picked up a twin flame activation seminar recently and started working more on, to help myself. Not because of all that twin flame relationship fantasy stuff. I always felt myself very in the, I feel like there's two lines of the twin flame journey. I don't know why I'm bringing up twin flames here. Maybe this person is your twin flame. Cards can never tell you. That's something you have to decide for yourself. Don't let anybody decide it for you. But I felt like on the twin flame journey, on the soulmate journey, on that love, roller coaster, I always felt like I was very alone. Like there's plates with two signs. Twin flame journey, it says, right? Spiritual on the left, relationship on the right. I felt like so many people were in line for a relationship, not really getting anywhere, not really, kind of just having scrambled eggs and stuff. Well, I always felt like I was kind of moving forward, always in this spiritual journey with my twin flame, never stopping, never putting anything on pause. I kind of feel like that's the energy here that's going on around with you and this person, okay? And your life, and the car, and the money, and the love, okay? The whole 9 yards. Yeah, it's so true. But then after so long of doing that, and I did the twin flame activation thing, I didn't really, I was just like, you know what? I'm going to just let the universe surprise me. I'm not going to think about this one that I think is my soulmate, or that one that I think is my twin flame or feel, or I'm just going to expect what's already done. Whatever that may be, in a way that pleases me. And then I had an incident where I realized, through the whole twin flame activation thing, working on myself all these years, etc., and even more recently, I realized, oh wow, This is the most fucking important thing to me in the whole fucking world, right next to my dad and my dogs. Okay. And it really opened me up to my spiritual journey again. And it took like my best friend saying, well, okay, you've had this spiritual intervention. You know that this spiritual intervention in this story is the love of your life and always has been. So why are you hesitating to work on you? Eli, hi dear, how are you? I am still doing questions, but I'm in the middle of a paid reading. I got a couple of them to go, and then I'm going to go have dinner, but I am going to be back after dinner. And Spirit wants to just say that they're glad you're here, Eli. Please come back. You can even leave your question in the chat, and I'll get back to it later. Okay? Because I am coming back. So now we got this card here showing you Miss Sky 7, Rain, that, you know, you've spent a lot of time wondering where it is. You're just bored now. It's time for some fun, Spirit says, because look, you've got reward here. You've got reward in this Four of Wands. This person wants reward with you. This Scorpio wants love and happiness and balancing and fun, decorating and getting together and being the best versions of yourselves together. They really do want that. They might not realize it now. Oh, but in their heart they do. Hold on one second. Because I'm going to go over the whole love story with you again right before the end. I'm going to put all the cards out here. Yeah, see, and the thing is they'll pop back in a totally different person. Why? Because you went within. You went within. It's not necessarily that you tried to change them here in the 3D. You went within and changed yourself. Changed your assumptions about them. Changed the feelings about them. You got, you know? And the circumstances and the limiting beliefs don't really matter. So what I like to tell people, and is I like to tell them that, hey, Jack Mac, how are you, dear? Hey, Liz Love, how are you, dear? So I'm gonna be ending the chat after I do this live reading, but I am gonna come back and do more live readings tonight and free energy updates. And if you have a question, just put it in the chat.
Incoming call.
Now I have a paid reading. Hold on a second, guys. I forgot to turn this off. Hey, how can I help you today, real quick? What's going on? How are you?
How do you think I am?
That's interesting. So what's going on? Can I get you a tarot card reading? You need someone just to talk to, or what's up?
Yep.
Okay.
Definitely need a tarot card reading. It's my love life right now.
Okay. What's the most important question to you right now?
Is he in love with me?
Of course he is, especially if you're in love with him. But let's get Spirit to confirm here, okay? Spirit, what does this person need to know about this person being in love with them? What do they need to know about that right now, Spirit? So you've got a Six of Pentacles. You make this person generously feel like as if they could have the emotional security they want with you. All right. You make them feel like they want to give you something special. Let me clarify it here with kindness and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, they do have some kind of love for you, definitely. Some kind of emotions that they're feeling. They might not have ever felt like this about somebody before. You might not have ever felt like somebody about like you do about them before. It could be thunderstruck. It could be love struck. And that only happens to us once in our life, maybe twice or 3 times if we're lucky. What else is important for you to know right now?
He's scared, isn't he?
No, not if you say he's not. You got no, he's scared. He's totally courageous and all in it with me. You got to embody that energy. Yeah, you really do. You got to embody that energy, going within and changing the way you think and feel about it and what you're telling yourself. Because I tell this to everyone. He's literally absorbing what you're thinking and feeling about yourself and others. See, the whole vast world is you pushed out. So if you assume him to show up in any other way than what you expect, got to ask yourself what you're expecting. Okay, what are you expecting? Are you expecting him to, you know what I mean? How do you want him to feel about you? How do you want him to think about you? How do you want this to turn out? And you've got to turn it over to spirit, because
I'm really scared, and
Yeah.
I'm afraid he's gonna hurt me.
Yeah, see, you're the one that's scared. You're the one that's afraid.
Yeah.
And Spirit says here with Page of
Yeah.
Cups, you have nothing to be afraid of, because you have your imagination to create this beautiful love story. And he has no say-so over it. He has no control. He has no free will in your reality, because the whole vast world is you pushed out. And what that means is that people and things and situations, even I, have to show up to you the way that you assume we all will. Okay? Because that's based on what you think and you feel and what's going on in your heart. It's just science. Okay? It's like ask and you shall receive. You create everything in your life. You co-create it with your creator at the end of the day.
Right.
And this Page of Cups is confirming that with your imagination, you can change anything. Okay? Anything really is possible. And impossible turns into I am possible with this Page of Cups, with your imagination. So what is it that you want? What is it that you want? And then you have to
want him.
Okay, so go to bed tonight.
I want to be with him, and I don't know what to do, because now he doesn't want to talk to me.
That's okay.
You can
change that. It doesn't matter. It's okay. It doesn't matter if they tell you don't darken my doorstep ever again. You can change it. Okay. But you have to be willing to do the work. Sometimes when we have too much resistance in a relationship, in a love situation, whatever, what ends up happening is it puts things on pause. You have to change your mindset about things. You have to know it's already done. And it is. It's already done because you desired it. You wouldn't desire, it's meant to be yours because you desire it.
I can't fight it. It's consumed me in a way that I never thought this would. And this came out of nowhere.
Yeah, because you manifested
it's so intense.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah, and this person could even be your twin flame. And this is so interesting that you called, because I was kind of talking to a client right before you called about twin flames. So what happens is a lot of people get on the twin flame. And I'm not saying this person's your twin flame. You would be the one to decide that. Don't let tarot cards or anyone decide that for you. But what I was saying is that sometimes you get in this situation, this dynamic with someone that might be your twin flame or soulmate. And instead of realizing that this Sorry, my computer froze up. It's really important to stay on the spirit. It's important to stay on the spiritual side of things and the 4D for a little while, because sometimes what you don't want in the 3D is it's not showing up because you're so programmed by the old story. Like you're very programmed tonight by him saying don't show up anymore. You got to change the story.
I extremely programmed.
Yeah.
You nailed it on the head.
Yeah, you're programmed by his limiting beliefs and his circumstances, and you need to get rid of that right now. So what I want you to do is I want you to think about the law of attraction, the law of assumption, and know that this is a very real thing. People like me online wouldn't talk about it if it wasn't real. I'm talking to you about it through experience. I want you to go to bed tonight and think about what it is that you want.
I was with him the other day, and when he said to me, he goes, I don't have anything going on well in my life. He goes, and I'm sitting here with you, and mentally I have he's like, I bring nothing to the table. I just bring myself. He said, but sitting here with you, even just that, he goes, I feel like a millionaire.
That's so sweet. And you know what? He still feels like
a
millionaire.
I realized at that point, I was like, holy shit, he's not in it a little bit. He's in it he's
at the end of the day,
in love with me.
When you said that, I kind of felt like, wow, did somebody else block her? Did somebody else make him feel influenced to say that about, don't contact me ever again? You can change it.
I think he's scared. I mean, we both are, because he both said,
so the old story is he's
scared. Yesterday when I was by to see him, I did this out of nowhere. I came up here with no intentions, and I went to his house to see him. Something told me to go to him, and I did it. And I feel so alive when I'm with him, and I've never felt this good about me and this confident, and I just want to keep it because I know I deserve it.
So the way that you keep, there you go. You know you deserve it. So the way you keep it is you stay on your pedestal about it. You stay in the knowing of what you want. You make sure that you already understand this is your man. I know you said he blocked you or whatever. He told you not to contact him ever again. He's just lying. That's his limiting beliefs and his circumstances, okay? You can have this, all right? But what you have to do is you got to go to bed tonight thinking about what you want instead of what you don't want. Because he literally absorbs that, okay, you have to throw all circumstances, limiting beliefs, even that blah, blah crap he just told you about how he doesn't want you to darken his doorstep every day. That's bull crap. That's baloney. Okay, he's just trying to throw you off. He's just thrown off right now. He's having wobbles. So what you need to tell yourself is he's not scared. He's actually found the confidence he needs to tell me how he feels about me. And he loves me, cherishes me, adores me. Okay? He feels the same way I do. Okay? You can't be afraid. Okay? This is not the boogeyman. This is your man.
Yeah.
Okay? This is not your negative Nancy. This is your man. And you can't let negative Nancy in every time for cup of tea.
I remember, and I've always wondered, because this came out of nowhere a couple of weeks ago, I always wondered what it was about him. Like, once I met him, there was something inside of me, like, I couldn't forget him. And it was like an emotion I could just never control. He would come up out of nowhere.
Well, look, keep me updated.
And he liked me, and he even told me, he's like, for the minute I met you, I liked you. Like, there was something, we connected at, like, such a level, it scared me when I met him.
You might have to actually go to his house again and be like, hey, this is what I want. How do you want to operate around it? Because I know you don't want to, I know you weren't serious about what you said about don't
I
darken
would
my doorstep.
do that, and I'm probably going to have to wait and do that tomorrow, or I need to pump the brakes here. And he's got a lot going on himself. So I need to pump the brakes here.
Keep me
because
updated.
If I don't, I don't want to come in too hard.
Because I'm here for you. Harder. But you got to go to bed tonight as if it's already yours. You got to give it to yourself, okay? Everything happens for a reason. I mean, ask and you shall receive. Okay?
Yeah. All
right. Keep me updated. You're welcome. So let's get back to your reading. I apologize. It's off now. It's off now. So I'm so sorry for that. I apologize. We were talking about twin flames, and I was just telling you, this person does want to come in and be the best version of themselves. Be the best version for you. Reward you. Not take away. They don't want you to be bored. They don't want to be bored either. Spirit, what else does you need to know? Money, love, car. What does Miss Sky 7 Rain need to know? That card flew away and did not land upright. So I guess not that card. This is so interesting because I had pulled this card right before that other card came in. But I was like, let's go ahead and put it back in the deck just because. And it came out again, showing self-reflection once again. My people will find a way in. I feel like Spirit saying, once again, this union is blessed. If you're having any thoughts about, judging yourself or putting yourself on the naughty step in regards to what you want, don't. Spirit's not judging you. Spirit's not judging him. Self-reflect what you want through Spirit to him, to them. Okay? Judgment is about knowing thyself and reflecting it to others, self-reflecting through, the eyes of the best version of yourself, reflecting upon them through, how would it be? How would it be if you had the harmonious and balanced relationship that you want? What would it look like? Yeah, let's get into that card thing. So I'll just laugh if the Chariot shows up here. I'm curious, what was that card? This person does think you're amazing, despite all circumstances. They do. They may want to be back with you and just not know how to get their head wrapped around it. So the car thing, you're going to have to get creative about that in regards to getting the car thing, because it looks like, she's walking in her shoes on dry sand. I don't see a car. I mean, I see like some bleachers. Spirit says you're going to have to get creative about the car. You're going to have to manifest it. You're going to have to be patient about it in this Temperance card, which is the energy behind that particular card question, okay? But Spirit says you will find the emotional and financial security you need to get that card. This is a very big money card, too, when it comes to Four of Pentacles. Let's see if there's any direct messages from Spirit for you. Yeah, the car thing I'm thinking of getting. Yeah, you've got to not only think of getting a car, you got to think about what car you want. You've got to think about what it would feel like to be in that car, because the car's already yours. You just have to decide what you want. And then, of course, do your homework. Because there's always homework to be done in the 3D. Let's get some direct messages from Spirit. I'm so sorry this reading has taken so long. Energy follows intention. So I think Spirit's saying here, really be feeding yourself with good thoughts. You have 64,000 thoughts a day. Might as well make a couple of them good. Okay, the Divine Mother watching over you. This is all very important. Spirit, any more messages? Any more messages, direct messages for Miss Seven Rain? The fucking. Turn your back on the fucking. I'm serious, Spirit says. Just turn your back on anything that doesn't serve you, and feelings and emotions don't serve you, because this change is here now in this 8 of Cups. Set a fire to that old story and watch it burn, because it's over. A new day is dawned. All right? Keep me updated, please. So we're going to go ahead and close the portal now. I've got to eat some dinner, or at least try to. Keep me updated, Misty. That was such a fun reading. I don't know why I just called you Misty. I guess because it looks like Misty from over here. Miss Sky, Seven Rain. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate your donation and your questions. And thank you guys so much for taking the time to listen in. Thank you, Addison. I will enjoy my dinner. So just a collective message for everybody who joined in the chat tonight. I like to do this at the end. Just a collective message for everybody who joined in or is still here tonight. Spirit, what do we all need to know about Saturday night? What do we need to know right now? So, Two of Pentacles. If you feel like you are juggling your financial, emotional security and your options in life, yeah, you are. But you're going to be successful at getting what you want to in this 6 of Wands. Notice she's holding a big cup of love. So I think that is not only in your emotional, financial security, but your communication and your love lives as well. So please keep me updated. I'll be back a little bit later. Maybe like an hour, 10:30ish Eastern Standard Time. Thank you guys so much. Can't wait to see you guys later. Thank you so much. Arrivederci. Sayonara. Kalanita. Ciao.